My name is Gypsy Lou Love. We are about to begin a love collective. You guys will have to take what resonates and leave what does not. I want to start off by saying that I would never reach out to you for a reading, but if you need to reach out to me, you can use the link in my bio as well as in the description of this video. All of my readings are done same day. All of my private readings are done same day. Let's see. What deck? I think I want to use Burning Heart. I think I want to use Burning Heart just to see what pops out. Let's see what pops out here. Oh, hey, y'all. Hello, everyone. Hello, my loves. Let's see what's popping out. That came out so quick. I don't feel like I deserve you. It came out so quickly. So somebody is already second guessing their own self-worth in this relationship and connection. The very first card out here. Hi. I'm scared you will reject me. Yeah, this is someone's own personal you are bringing out someone's insecurities. Like, maybe this is like usually a fairly confident person. You're bringing out this person's insecurities. So what's going on here? I don't know how to I don't know how to handle my emotions right now. Talk about a whirlwind. Okay. You have quite the effect on someone. I don't know if you know this. I don't know if you realize this or not, but you have quite the effect on someone. You know, you have someone's emotions running rampant running rampant right now. They're afraid that you will reject them and they don't feel like they deserve you. Something about you could be right in front of them, yet still so out of reach for this person. You have quite the effect on someone. Oh my gosh. Hey, y'all. Hello, my loves. Hello, everyone coming in. I know that we have a soul connection. Okay, we about to see. We're going to see. We are going to see. I hope this isn't right in front of the screen. I want it to be somewhere on the screen, just not right in front of everything. Okay. Hopefully you guys can see that. I hope it's not right on my screen. Okay. Hopefully you guys can still see everything. Oh, that looks so aggy. It says I want a future with you. Okay, so I want to tap into this person's energy. First, I want to tap into, I just want to tap into their energy outside of the connection first to see what, to just see what's going on with them. Uh, can we get some, cards here for this person's spirit? Why doesn't this person feel like they deserve collective? It says, I don't feel like I deserve you. Why do they feel this way? The Four of Pentacles. I don't know if this person feels inexperienced compared to you. Hi, loves. This person feels inexperienced compared to you. Okay, this has to go. They feel like you can do better than them, or the Seven of Wands is out here. This person feels like you have overcome. I don't know if this is like you've overcome more in your life, or you have more wisdom, you have more knowledge, you're more maybe tapped into your intuition here. But this Four of Pentacles, they feel like they're not as experienced as you are, or they aren't as capable of maintaining maybe a healthy relationship as you would maybe like for them to, or as they would feel they would need to, I should say, because I feel like this is more just a projection of their own insecurities and not what you're like pushing onto them. It says, I'm scared you will reject. Can you clarify this, please? The Six of Swords. This is their own personal energy here. This is their own personal energy here. Someone is very interested here, but it's like they can't picture y'all together, or they can't imagine what a relationship with the two of you guys would be like, because they don't see themselves being like what you need them to be. They don't know what role they would play, I guess you could say, in your life. Or like it's kind of like they're asking themselves like, what can I do for this person to like make their life better, or to have a significant role or something like that. They don't really know. Queen of Swords. Okay, they don't really know which actions to take naturally. You know, there's something about you having to help this person. I don't know, I feel like this could be their pride and ego, like something about you having to help this person, them wanting to do it their own way, but realizing that they might not know what they need to do in this situation. There's something about like maybe inexperience in love altogether. Inexperience in loving someone like you and being connected to someone like you, and so on and so forth. The Page of Swords is out here. Okay. Let's see. Clarify the Four of Pentacles. Hi, Scorpio. Reading. Live readings are 22-22, love. Live readings are 22-22. The Page of Cups. They second guess themselves so much when it comes to just being able to just like even express themselves. Oh my gosh, this person is holding back so much because they feel like they're like you're out of their league. You're out of their league. They wouldn't know what to do with you, even if they wanted to. Even if they wanted to, come over to you and profess or confess some type of love, they wouldn't even know what it takes to maintain a connection or a relationship or a person like you down. Like to hold it down or to, have a genuine connection here. They don't know the first thing. They don't know the first thing. The Six of Pentacles. Is this person The Six of Pentacles out here is indicating that this person is willing to learn. They're willing to learn. They're willing to try, anyway. So this is good. It says, I'm scared you will reject me here, but we have the Six of Pentacles. So this person is willing to, I'm hearing, give it your best shot. They're willing to give it their best shot. The Ace of Swords is out here and the Seven of Cups is out here. If they can take the time to hone in on their own unique qualities, they might really see that they are exactly they like giving themselves more credit, something about like being more confident in their approach, something about them even sleeping on their own potential and their own personal future. I feel like this is something that this person has done, maybe in the past, or it's a continual thing for this person to play small or to not really see their true self. Okay, it's kind of giving like a wolf in sheep's clothing, but they don't quite realize they're a wolf. I'm picking up on this. They haven't quite realized that they are a big dog just yet. So let's see. They haven't quite realized that they are a big dog. Seven of Swords is out here. This has to do with their challenges, the trials and tribulations that they experienced in life. Even with them gaining the wisdom from it, they still punish themselves for it. It says, I don't know how to handle my emotions. So when they come in contact with things that are like they truly deserve, that they are deserving of, they feel hesitant or reluctant to actually accept, if actually go on the path, and so on and so forth. I'm picking up on like a cycle that this person is having to break, or they're being met with like their wits end of a cycle, especially when it comes around to having a connection with you, because a part of them really does not want to like self-sabotage this opportunity. Knight of Pentacles is out here. They are ready to kind of do whatever it takes, essentially do whatever it takes to have a connection or maintain a connection. They're willing to learn, however, whatever that process might look like. Someone is willing to learn all of your love languages and whatever, they're willing to learn. I'm hearing, show me the way to surrender my heart, but I'm so lost. I think that's Teach Me How to Love by Music Soul Child, I think. Hello. Oh my gosh. The Five of Swords is out here. Why is the Five of Swords out here? Hold on now. Hold on. What is that? Why is the Five of Swords here? This could have so much to do. Oh my gosh. This is Nine Swords. But this has to do with maybe the betrayal that somebody could have experienced betrayal in the past, or somebody experienced like them being vulnerable, like their vulnerability backfiring. Like somebody decided to be open and, so on and so forth, and willing to do whatever it took to be in a committed relationship. And this very gesture, backfired on them before. So now it's down to their own personal discernment. It's like someone is wanting to be open and honest, because it says, I know that we have a soul connection, but there is something that is like, is this the right decision? Am I going to repeat the past? And so on. Is King of Pentacles, and um the Death card is on the bottom of the deck. You know, ooh, it's someone has taken like quite a bit of time to build up, this inner and outer stability that they have, and they are second guessing, or they're just hesitant, about if they are willing to risk it all to be in a relationship or be in a connection. Again, they understand that love can be tricky. One thing, there's a thin line ultimately between love and hate, and somebody is like, am I really ready to do this again? Do I really have it in me to do this again? Ten of Swords. There are a lot of swords here, like a ton. Okay, this is what, 19? I think this is 19 swords, which still breaks down to 10 swords again. 1010 could be of significance. Mm, confirmation. Okay. More swords. Oh my gosh. What is this? 21, which is three swords. All of these swords break down to three swords. You know, how someone has just been getting by, with a little bit of love that they have left. Somebody has just been, making it enough with the little bit of love that they have left, and something about them being like fearful of stepping into a new reality, or something about them being fearful of, I don't know, them what they experienced in the past really did cause them to like be okay with not having as much. And there's something about the love not having to come from an outside source or force, but the love that they create in their own personal life. There's something about this person taking the time or having the initiative to heal their own heart, like really, not just to be in a connection or relationship with you because but because they realize that it's something that really has to be done. Now, keep in mind, this is a lot of energy out here. There are a lot of swords. Like, we have a whole lineup of all swords. They all break down to three swords. The Fool. But this is a whole new a whole new path, a whole new journey, a whole new purpose. Everything is different. They're not who they used to be. They're not with the same person, probably not in the same space, place, environment, tax bracket, so on and so forth. Or maybe they are in the same place, which is why there's so much second guessing. They had yet to move. The Five of Wands is out here. They are really the effect that you have on someone. They are really having an inner tug of war with themselves about what this new beginning is to look like and how it is to be initiated here. It's all of this energy is coming by way of emotions. This is like someone trying to cook a new meal in an old dirty pot. Like, you got to clean that pot out if you really wish for the new meal to be sustainable and healthy and prepared properly. But somebody is trying, I don't know if they're trying to mix the old with the new, or didn't realize that they still had some residue from the previous, something about something here is needing to be properly cleansed out, thoroughly cleansed out, like a full cleanse, maybe even a cord cutting. If you guys need a cord cutting, I do offer them. But something is going to need to be done here for this energy to really be initiated here, because with this, at the same time that they're realizing the emotions that they have for you, they're also realizing like all the other shortcomings that they experience when it comes to love, or all of the wrong turns, I guess you could say, that they experience when it comes to love. So it kind of just has them reluctant to go on another path or to go in a different direction from which they've already been going. There's something about this person being reluctant, about this new beginning, but not being able to rid their mind of it. The Queen of Pentacles is out here. Right over the Queen of Swords, we have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Hey, hello everyone. Please be sure to drop your zodiac sign in the chat, guys. This person just needs some self-love right now. They gotta reevaluate their priorities or their stance, their definition of love, self-love and, intimate love with a partner, and so on and so forth. There's just some old, outdated energy that needs to be filtered out, that needs to be revamped, upcycled. That needs to be upcycled is what, you know. I'm getting. Not they're out here together. The King and Queen of Pentacles. Okay, now this initiation is dead. Somebody is ready. Okay, okay. They ain't waste no time. It didn't waste no time. Okay, somebody is realizing what needs to be done, and they're doing it. And they're doing it. You know, more solutions rather than, I'm picking up like more action rather than questions, more actions are being taken now, to the Chariot, literally the Two of Cups and the Knight of Swords. More action is being taken now, than ever to initiate this connection. I'm hearing, I'm back and I'm better. I want you bad as ever. Don't let me just let up. I want to give you better. Baby, it's whatever. Okay. Judgment is out here. I feel like someone called Judgment on the old chapter. Like someone walked away from something, but they hadn't, fully closed out the chapter. They hadn't, written the final sentence on the page and closed the book, and all. They hadn't done all that. They just walked away from it and said, "I'm done. I'm done with this." And they hadn't gone back to it since. They had to go back, close out that old chapter, open up a brand new one. You ever had a brand new book where you had to walk? I'm thinking about splitting a bag. Oh Lord. Where you had to split the bag. You gotta open that motherfucker up. Some of y'all getting the cobwebs dust off. Okay. Spend some time, huh? Spend some time. Ace of Pentacles is out here. This is an offer. A real offer. King of Cups. A real offer, with little to no baggage claim. With so much less baggage claim, someone is able to go on a path, go on the journey. They have it to give. This Ace of Pentacles, I'm picking up more reciprocity within the relationship and connection. And someone's love language could be gift giving as well, especially with this King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles energy. That's, that is who they are. Gift giving, acts of service, and so on and so forth. Whoever is liking that live down there, I love you so much. Thank you. Thank you. The Nine of Wands is out here. Why is the Nine of Wands here, Spirit? I really honestly feel like this is once these two people come together. The Hermit, yo, seriously. Once these two people come together, they're going to be locked in. There's something about isolating from the world, really taking that time to hone in on the honeymoon phase, or really taking that time to allow the intimacy, the chemistry, and so on and so forth between each other to grow on a much deeper level than it could have been had they not. With these, like I said, with this being Capricorn towards Virgo energy, King and Queen of Pentacles, heavy Virgo, there's something about, really getting down to the fine details. So this is these two people really having those in-depth heart-to-heart conversations, taking the time to mend, or not mend, but taking the time to put the wands down and connect. The Nine of Cups. You see how you go from 9 wands to 9 cups. Oh, Cherry, that's just like chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. And the Five of Cups is out here. The beautiful part about this is it's going to be a safe space. It's going to be a safe place. It's going to be, an environment that truly allows vulnerability amongst both parties. Not just all the fun and the, hoorah of the honeymoon phase, but all of it, for all of their pretty and ugly too, with especially with this Five of Cups, I'm picking up on actually like ugly crying. Somebody could be like ugly crying or something like that. But the Five of Cups is like both parties want this level of vulnerability. Both parties, there's something about both parties wanting to know every nitty gritty detail, okay, and them both allowing that vulnerability to be shared amongst, themselves. Not just the highs of life, but the lows, the lowest of lows that they experienced. They're still, you know, they're real. Like they have a real connection here. The real deal, honey. The 999 999 is out here. I'm talking about the real fucking deal. This could be a soulmate, twin flame, but it's really giving soulmate to me. It's really giving soulmate because I'm not picking up trauma bonding. I'm picking up on the exact opposite of that. Okay. So we had 999 and 1010 come out. 999 and 1010 come out. That is a completion. Completion. The initiation has officially happened amongst these two parties. Okay. And to think that at one point this masculine didn't feel like they deserved this feminine, so on and so forth. At one point, this masculine wasn't even going to take the leap of faith in the first place. At one point, this masculine was reluctant to come forth to say how they really feel. Can you imagine if they didn't? Can you imagine what was to happen if they did not have the courage to take the leap of faith on this connection? Look at all of the beautiful energy that they would have missed out on. The divine connection, okay, the divine upgrade that happened but coming by way of this connection. The confidence that they displayed to take a leap of faith in this connection can also be fueled, not can, but will also be fueled into other aspects of their life. Them having the courage to filter out this old and outdated energy surrounding their heart is going to also allow them to take leaps of faith in other aspects of their life that they have been neglecting because they was not using their heart. So much is coming by way of this, so much abundance, but especially with this Nine of Pentacles. The Death card. So much is coming by way. Ooh, thankfully they went through that initiation and they hopped to it. This person didn't waste. I like the fact that they didn't waste no time. They realized that they needed to do something. They realized that they had something that they had to do, and they hopped to it. And oop, y'all didn't see nothing. That's a star though, and the Wheel of Fortune, all major arcanas. But they hopped right to it. They got right in position. They hopped right into their divinity and or alignment. Look at the Hierophant. Four major arcanas back to back to back to back to back. After a short period of reluctance, here they come. Well, technically, you, 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 and you. Aries, Aquarius, Taurus, Pisces, Libra, Leo. Okay. Scorpio also has come out here. Capricorn, Virgo, Gemini, the Three of Swords. Thankfully, because you remember all them swords, right? Thankfully, somebody did not let this stop them from going after what they wanted. Thankfully, somebody did not let this one or these whatever they experience, because it doesn't just have to be one, but somebody did not let the heartache and heartbreak that they experience stop them from continuing to live their life, stop them or block them off from all the goodness that they could experience. Instead, they did the work on themselves. uh, it's in a black bag somewhere around here. You see a black bag? Let's see. Oh, isn't it right here? Oh. She wants some attention. She wants some affection. Scarlet. 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 Hello. Hey. Hello, beautiful. Would you like to say hello to the people? Hi. Would you like to say hello to the people? No. You don't want to say hello? Come here. I want you to say hello to the people. Don't knock nothing over. Don't knock anything over. Just come over and say hello. It's okay. You don't have to be shy. Be right here. They can't see you over here. Hi. Hello. No, that's my earrings. That is not a toy for you. That is not a toy for you. That is my earrings. Hello. Hi. Hello. Hello. You say hi. They can't see you. Hello. Hello. All right, I gotta get back to work. You messed up everything. Thank you. See you later. Ooh, what did she just make? All I smell is garlic. Garlic, 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 garlic everywhere. Okay. Um, hmm. The first collective is done, people. Are we doing another collective? Are we doing another one? Let me know, my loves. Ooh. Huh? What's wrong? All right, guys. I'm coming back. I'm going to start another one. Love you. If you need to book me, all of my private readings are done same day.